Today, we will be talking about my top 20 blades and their combos. Now, they're best combos in my opinion. This is just what works well for me and what I use and what I would use. By no means necessary do you guys have to try these or test these. They're just kind of stuff that works well for me and what I like. And things that do well in my deck and might in yours, but you do not have to test them at all if you do not want to. But to kick it off, first, let's go. First blade we will be talking about is Scorpio Spear. My favorite combo for Scorpio Spear would be 360 on free flat. This is just kind of a pocket demon. I've explained this in one of my other TikToks. I think I put it in a YouTube short. I don't know. But this is just a pocket beast. It can pocket almost any bay. Wizard Rod, Golem, Shark, M-Goon, Cobalt Dragoon, Nightmail. I've seen it pocket almost about anything that you put up against it. Not all the time will it pocket, but if it does, it's insane at pocketing. But Scorpio is just overall an insane, amazing blade. Another combo I love for it is 970 Wall Ball. I've ran that in a tournament or two. That does very well. It won second place in a Tournament of Champions in my scene, but one of the Scorpio Spear is just an amazing blade overall. I love it. You might not, and it might not be the best thing to put in your deck, but it's what works well for me. This combo is what does best for me, and that's just kind of all I have to say about Scorpio Spear. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's pretty good, and yeah, Scorpio Spear 360 free flat. New bit, by the way. Now, the second bay we will be talking about is Mummy Curse. Mummy Curse is the only other bay like Scorpio Spear that has a gimmick that you can open up. Like, if I take apart Scorpio Spear here, you can see how it has the three. You can take it apart, look at it on the inside. You can also do that with Mummy Curse. They're the, really silver bays. If I show you a Wizard Rod right here, look at how shiny this is. Look at how not shiny this is. Well, to be fair, this is broken, but one of the shiniest bays because it's so metal heavy, so top heavy. But that is Mummy Curse's blade. But my favorite combo for it would be one of the new ratchets from the CX Expand, which is 870, and Rubber Cell. Another bit you could put on it is Hexa, but I've found it does very well on 870. But 870 tends to burst. But if this thing doesn't burst, it's almost guaranteed to win you either a pocket, extreme, or a fit, or pretty much anything, but it's amazing, honestly. Mummy Curse is just a great blade. It deflects contact because of its prong that sticks out there, and when it's spinning outwards, it does this, and when it hits something, it just deflects with the prong. But it's kind of like a Leon Fang and a Cobalt Drake type-ish shape, just with a gimmick. Comes out of the Mummy Curse random booster, but this one comes on 460 Cyclone, the green one. I don't have the normal one that comes on 755 Wedge. I just have the green version. But this blade is just overall amazing. It does very well, very well. Next, we will be talking about Tyranno Beat. My favorite combo for Tyranno Beat is 170 Rush, or Low Rush, or Kick, but I hate Kick. If y'all know me, you know I'm a Kick hater, an absolute Kick hater. I hate Kick. Every time I use it, it walks into pockets. Can't use Hover Wyvern Kick. Can't use Shark Kick. It just walks into pockets. I don't know how to use it well. It's just a horrible bit to me. I know it works for a lot of people. I've seen Tyranno Beat do amazing on Kick, but it's just not for me. So I run Rush on Tyranno Beat, but it's overall just a great blade, great combo. You can see mine fell. we're back, sorry. Tyranno Beat, mine has a lot of wear, as you can see, because I've used it a lot. Tyranno Beat's a great blade, it gives a lot of contact point. It's really good at attacking. Stamina, I haven't seen it do too well in stamina battles, but overall, it's just an amazing bay, honestly. It's just kind of a really good bay, really good blade in general. The red one comes out of the TT expansion pack of the Nightmail set, but it doesn't come in the Hasbro. They removed the Hasbro. Or, well, they didn't remove it. They just never gave it a Hasbro. But yeah, I love Tyranno Beat on 170 Rush, Low Rush. I don't like Kick. We hate Kick around here. We hate Kick in these parts. Now, y'all know it, y'all love it, or y'all hate it. Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod's just insane. It's a circle. It's pretty much all I gotta say about it. No, I'm just kidding. Wizard Rod can outspin. It's great at stamina battles because it's a circle. It can tank hits very well. It's pretty much everybody's practice dummy, but Rods are really good blade and competitive. Everybody runs Hexa, everybody runs Free Ball, and it gets annoying. So you know what I did? Rod, 960 Rubber Cell, 960 RA. RA is just amazing when it's worn down like mine is. Mine is to the point where it's not even legal anymore. But this bay, just running it like that, is actually insanity. Like, the fact that one can do this with... that RA actually works on it. But if your RA is fresh, it's not going to do very well. It's not going to do much good to you. But I made this combo myself because I saw someone using Rod 160 RA. Pocket Hop Demon, Outspin Demon, just Demon overall. But, you know, I have 160 taken up by another slot in my deck. So I couldn't run 160. So I tested 960. It does almost as well. It just can't pocket hop as well. But overall, it's just amazing, and I love running this combo in actual tournaments, and I will be running this for some time until either I find a different combo that I think is better or works well for me, but I think this is just an amazing combo overall. It's pretty good. Rod's a great blade. A lot of people hate it because they can't win against it, but Rod's easily accessible. You can just go to fucking Five Below and find one, but Rod is great overall. I've said that like a million times, sorry. But Rod can do you a lot of good if you know how to play it right. But moving on to our fifth bay, let's go. Now our fifth bay will be Dran Buster. Yes, I love my Dran Buster. Yes, most people never run Dran Buster in their entire lives because of the current meta, and Dran Buster is outclassed. But on my display, actually, I have a red Dran Buster. On my display collection, on my display shelf, I have a red Dran Buster. But that's for a different video, my display collection. I haven't gone over that yet. That's a different story. But I run Dran Buster on 160 Ignition because Ignition, it's a glass cannon-ish bit. It does glass cannon type shit. So that's the thing. Most people would run it on Rush, Low Rush, but this shit on Ignition is just a crap ton of fun. By the way, also, these combos are my opinion and my opinion only. Or, well, they could be your opinion. You could like them. But it's mostly a glass cannon. If it can't get the few hits in the beginning, 1 to 2 hits, maybe 3 hits in the beginning, it's done for. But that's really all I have to say about Dran Buster. It's focused on one contact point. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about Dran Buster. It's just a fun combo, you know? Yeah, it's just a fun combo. Now, the sixth bay we will be talking about is Golem Rock on 360 Jolt. You love it. You know it. Well, actually, I don't know if you love it. But my Golem Rock, it's gone through a little bit of a battle. But you know what? It does great. I've seen people run it on Hexa. I saw someone run it on RA. Even Wall Wedge. 160 Wall Wedge. Amazing combo. This thing is just great overall. 760 Hexa. I've seen this thing do amazing in people's decks. It does a lot of good for some people, but I like it on Jolt. Golem Rock is classified as a defense bay, but with it on Jolt, it acts for a crap ton of attack, because Golem Rock does good on 760 Rush. I've seen that thing do good on, but Golem Rock is mainly classified as a defense blade, but can do very good on attack builds if you know how to play it right. Now, probably the dumbest combo out of all of them in this video, Phoenix Feather. The speed face. Phoenix Feather on 770 Jolt. This combo is just funny. It's fun to run. I've only run it in one tournament, but it's a lot of fun to run in just like self-practice. It doesn't really do amazing, but you know, it's just kind of there. Phoenix Feather is the it's the little brother to Phoenix Wing, but it does good in its own ways, you know? It does good in its own ways. Now, everybody knows this blade. It's Shark Scale on 360 Rush. People run it 170 low rush, 160 rush, 560 low rush, 560 rush. I've seen people run it 770 low rush. I've seen people run anything possible on this. RA even. RA. Sorry, my accent. But I love it on 360 Rush. Balances out the blade pretty nicely, and Rush is just a great attack bit overall. I'm not going to go into too much depth on Shark Scale because it already does a lot, and these combos have been taking up a lot of time in this video, but yeah, it's just overall great. Everybody loves, everybody knows them. Everybody knows Shark Scale. And Shark Scale prices have been going upwards so goddamn much, where we need to stop this scalping issue. Sadness. But that's for a different video. Now, our next combo is going to be the first left spin of the video, and the first, and yeah, we have one more left spin, but Meteor Dragoon on 560 Zap. Zap, yeah. Zap doesn't get a ton of use in Beyblade scenes, Beyblade competitive, and in the meta, but I've seen it do very well. Someone I know does very well on it. My tournament organizer does very well on Meteor Zap. I've seen it do very well. It's done good for me in the past, when MGoon first came out and I didn't want to run 770 RA. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's good at spin stealing. I've seen people run this on 960 Elevate, 960 Level, 960 Rubber Cell. But this thing does amazing on Zap. It does perfectly fine. The only issue about it is that it can get very easily. It can get pretty easily pocketed. Sorry, I was putting my Zap back. But it can get very easily pocketed. That's the only downside on it, and it loses stamina a little bit fast, but it's a great blade, great combo overall. We love Meteor Dragoon. I think the video cut me out there on the last part, but our next bay is going to be Phoenix Wing, but mine is painted to look like Dronzer. Now, I will run this on 360 Rush, same as my Shark Scale. It's great. 360 complements the shape. Rush, great attack bit. Same things overall with Shark. It's just kind of falling out of the meta-ish, you know. Phoenix Wing's getting outclassed by a lot of blades on the weight scale, and a bunch of other classes in it, but it's kind of sad that it's being, like, outclassed and no one wants to run it anymore. But I think it still does pretty well, you know? It does pretty well. Now, next we will be talking about Nightmail. I've seen people do this. I'm running it on 760 Hexa. I've seen people run RA, Turbo, Rush. I've seen Low Orb. I've seen a ton of things run on Nightmail, but Nightmail's just amazing bay. It's Dumpling. It's my best friend's favorite bay. But yeah, we love Nightmail. We love all of We love the recolor of Nightmail. That's the main reason I have Nightmail, is for the recolor. But also because it's a good bay. But it's getting outclassed in the meta, sadly, and no one's wanting to use it. But it's an amazing bay overall. People have a lot of fun with it, and I know it. Little intermission. Roar Tyranno on 180 Taper. Next bay we will be talking about is Blast. Pegasus Blast. I like running Blast on Emperor Blast, Knuckle, 450 Low Rush. I mainly did it because of the color combo, swapping, matching, you know. But my 450 is actually getting pretty loose there after all the battles I've had with it. But this thing does amazing on Knuckle. It's kind of a one-hit, like a 5-hit KO, but it does very well. Blast is still competitive. People still use it, and people still love Blast. We love Blast. We love Blast. Now, the next bay we will be talking about is Samurai Caliber. I run it on 970 or 960, low orb or underneedle. I've seen people run it low orb, underneedle, orb, ball, free ball. I've seen needle, high needle. I've seen just about anything on Caliber, actually. But it does very well. Its stock combo might be the worst stock combo in the game. Of 9 or 670 merge, might be one of the worst, if not the worst stock combo in the game, but Caliber still does a lot of good for people, and it's a lot of fun to run. But that's really all I have to say about Caliber. Not the best for me, not the best fit, but I know it does well for a lot of other people. Now, the next bay we'll be talking about is Unicorn Sting. I like to run mine on 760 gear point. Does very well. It's good at X-dashing. It can pocket hop at times, but it's just really fun to run. It's the X-over equivalent to Ray Striker, or Ray Striker Masamune's bay from Metal Fusion. But yeah, we love Unicorn Sting. Great bay overall. People love to run it, you know? People love running Unicorn Sting. I've seen people run it on Rush, 960, Low Rush at times. It's just a great bay overall, you know? Now, the next bay we will be talking about is Hover Wyvern. People run this on, I run it on 960 Low Rush. People run it on Rush, Low Rush, 770, level, 960, 970. I've seen 770 work. I've seen a lot of stuff with Hover Wyvern work, and it does very well. Hover Wyvern is an insane hit crit monster, and it can take out about almost anything if you think about it, actually. But we love we love Hover, rather. We love Hover. It's, people call it the Pringle, make the meme because it looks like a Pringle, like the chip, a Pringle. But, you know, Hover Wyvern's great, but it's getting outclassed in the meta. I haven't seen someone run Hover Wyvern in a little minute, you know. But Hover Wyvern's still great. Now, the next bay we will be talking about is a newer release of Dran Strike on 960 Rush. This thing is just a beast at hitting, but other than just straight attack power, it doesn't do very well. I've seen people run this on Rush, Low Rush, Kick, Narrow even, the new bit Narrow, but it does wellish. You can run it, Strike, and it can do pretty well, but it's just not the best for me in my style of playing. But Dran Strike is a great bay overall. I've only ever seen people run it on 960 though. I've never seen anything else, but oh, that's not true. I've seen it on 360 Kick. Now, the next bay is the OG in my deck. The OG. Before Shark came out, before, like, when I started playing competitive, like, I first started out, Silver Wolf on 770 free ball. This shit just tanks. It tanks. It'll crit and it'll hit people in the pocket. free ball, because of the 70 height, because of the walls, it makes it harder for free ball to burst, but there's still a chance it can burst. It's the only really downside of it, plus the weight, because we're reaching like 60 grams now, and it's getting very scary, if you will. Now, the next bay, everybody knows it. Everybody wants it. A lot of people can't have it because it's not an easily accessible bay for the original copy. But since they made a red version, it's become more easily accessible. Sorry. Now, this would be Aeropegasus. I love Aeropegasus. Aeropegasus is amazing. My main bay. I have like 10 or 11 of them. Aeropegasus just does amazing. You can run Aeropegasus on... I run it on 160 point for the pocket hops, the insane attack power, and then the late game stamina that can win some stamina matches, AVA matches. It's just great overall, honestly. Aeropegasus is just a great blade. A lot of people like to dog shit on it because they can't buy it, they can't afford it, but Aeropegasus is amazing. You know, we love Aero. It's such a great bay, and I love Aero so much. Next, the second to last bay we will be talking about is Keel Shark, or Shark Edge, the TT name. I like it on 560 point. I've seen people run Rush, LR, seen Hexa, I've seen More Point, I've seen Taper, but it does Keel Shark great. It does amazing. Shark Edge, whatever you want to call it, it does amazing, and we love it. We love it. I almost got scammed for this one though, but we still love it. It's amazing. It's amazing, you know? Now, the last bay we will be talking about in this video goes out to Cobalt Dragoon. I know people love 560 Elevate, 960 Elevate. I've seen a lot more. I just almost made my desk completely fall over, but I didn't, luckily. But I like Cobalt Dragoon on 960 level. Level does me better than RA does. Or, not RA. Level does me better than Elevate does. Elevate bursts too much for me, and I know we have the teal Elevate, but I don't have one because mine broke. I need to get a new one, but I don't know how. No one's selling theirs, so I can't get one at this moment. But Cobalt Dragoon, level does me a lot better than RA or Elevate. I don't know why I keep saying RA, but that's just Cobalt Dragoon. It's great at spin stealing. Second left spin we've seen in this video. But Cobalt Dragoon does great overall. Spin stealing capabilities, amazing. Attack power, can have a lot of attack power, surprisingly. But yeah, Cobalt Dragoon is just a great bay, great blade overall. And it's just very put in people's decks, and a lot of people run it for the spin stealing capabilities. A lot of people love Goon. We love Goon, you know? Not that way. We love Cobalt Dragoon. But yeah, guys, that will be the wrap up for this video of the top my top 20 combos for bays in Beyblade competitive and everything. You know, we love all these bays. We love them. We love their combos. We love everything about them. We love Beyblade. We love Beyblade. We love the bare minimum. But anyways, that will be the end. We will wrap up this video, and thanks. Tune in for the next video if you guys can. I really appreciate it. I love the support in my content creation journey. I'd love to get better at content creation. Editing-wise, I'm not the best, but if y'all have any tips, tricks, video ideas that you want to see, let me know, because I'd love to do some, because I'm starting to run out of ideas. I know I just started content creation barely. This is my first long-form video, but I don't really know what to post. So I need some ideas. So thank you guys. And Striker signing out. See you guys later. Bye-bye.